He's Jay.
She's Chanel.
And we just JAWJACKIN.
All right. So to wrap this video up, so she finds out she's lying. She put him out. You know, she finds out a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty much, she's lied about everything. You got to watch it. It's 50 series.
But wait, so the day she puts him out, because he's been bedridden with a bum knee, and he's losing so much weight.
Yeah, she talks about he's losing weight fast.
So the day she puts him out is the day she found out he was messing around with a sex worker or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she goes in, she's like, well, I know. She's like, you never went to Sacramento, did you? You never played football or blah, 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 blah. She's very calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah. He's
like, what are you talking about? I showed you my house in Sacramento, and I showed you blah, 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 blah. And she's like, well, anyway, none of that even matters because you're leaving today. And so it's this whole thing. He calls his aunt in Augusta to, I don't know what she was going to do. She winds up calling her mother to try to calm her down.
Yeah.
Because now she's just getting pissed off. And because he told his aunt, I don't know what she's talking about. I never lied to her. I've never lied to her. And that just sent her over the edge.
Yeah, it made her snap.
So Risa Tisa is like almost like Angela Bassett in Waiting to Exhale right before she burned homeboy's stuff all in his car. But so finally, somehow, I forgot how she got him out.
He left. She packed up his stuff.
Yeah,
he left.
She packed up his stuff and he left or whatever. He drove off or whatever. So she comes back inside to clean the guest room that he's been sleeping in for months on end without leaving the room. And come to find out, he's been peeing in Powerade bottles. And there's like 6 or 7 bottles.
Said he couldn't make it. Now he cleaned it up. He cleaned it up himself.
What up?
He cleaned the pee bottles up.
Well, he took those, but still.
She was like, "What is in these bottles?" And he was like, "I couldn't make it to the bathroom."
Couldn't make it to the bathroom.
So, but he was nice enough. He cleaned that up before he left.
He took them with him. He took the pee with him.
He threw them away. So he didn't take the pee bottles. He didn't leave the pee bottles. All right. So she does all that stuff. It's a crazy story. Listen, my thoughts on it. All right. Because now everything's coming out. Now multiple people that she was talking about in the story have come out. He's come out, he's telling, what he wants to tell, that his ex-wife, his other ex-wives are coming out, and everybody's speaking out. So by now you guys have probably seen a little bit of all that stuff. Here's what I make of it in general. The things that she should have caught on to was that if he's never showing you any type of proof of funds to you to prove that you could, because he lied and said he didn't want to show proof of funds to the real estate people until they accepted, okay, fine, whatever. But for him to not show her, that should have been a red flag to her, a warning sign. Hey, why won't he show me this?
Right.
If
you're his wife,
right?
Like, there's no reason.
Because it's one thing for you to be on a page that other people may not agree with, but you understand what page you're on. That's one thing. But for you to not understand the page you're on, to me, that's where the issue is.
Yeah.
If he would have said, hey, I don't, it ain't none of their business or whatever, but you my wife, so I'm gonna show you.
But it ain't
so
none
she
of their business,
but
it is if he's trying to buy something, like, that don't make no kind of sense.
I know he was trying to pretend like he was standing on some kind of principle or whatever.
That was some made up bullshit.
But it was just a lie. So the moral of the story for me, listen, just be honest about who you are. It's no need to be doing all this lying.
Yes, because like this whole time, he could have just been normal. And they probably would have still been married or dating or whatever.
They'd have been married. They'd have just been a normal couple.
This would have been a normal couple.
That's been a normal couple.
You did all of this for what?
He did not have to do the lie. I don't understand why you doing all this grandiose lying. The brother, his real brother says, according to her, that he's trying to live the life of his twin brother.
Yes, his twin brother don't want nothing to do with him.
So he's making up, a story of his twin brothers living, and he's trying to pretend like he's living it, all kind of foolishness. But he could have just had a happy life and he obviously has some kind of relationship skill. He's been married 3 times.
But
but
none of those
they didn't last, but I mean, he
none
got
of them
3
lasted more than a year.
He got 3 separate women to marry him, so he had to date.
But he lied to all 3 of those women.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't got to lie. If you get 3 women to marry, you don't have to be lying about nothing.
But I think he was able to marry them because he lied.
See, I don't even think he had to do all that, because when he met
I don't think he would have had to do that.
Risa Tisa,
for some reason,
Risa Tisa just liked him off the strength. She didn't know nothing about no foolishness he was talking about, or no house or nothing. And you know, they was shacking up, quarantining after 2 weeks. He ain't had to do none of that.
He didn't.
But I don't know his motivations. I don't know that man. I don't know what his motivations are.
Some people, they just lie just to lie.
I haven't watched his videos either, so I don't know his side. It is always 2 sides to a story.
About his side.
So I don't know, because all we know is what this woman said. It could all be a lie. Everything she said could be a lie.
Now,
I don't know that woman.
I do have a question, and I'm gonna put the clip in right here. Yeah. So she said that she talked to the aunt, and the aunt told her that Legion visited her in Augusta about 5 times. And the aunt told Risa Tisa that Legion told the aunt that he was going to the family church. But if the aunt she's not really his aunt, she's his mother's best friend when they lived in Augusta.
Right.
If the aunt was really her best friend during that time, she would know if his parents... If you owe the IRS, the problem won't go away on its own. Putting your head under a rock and ignoring it will solve nothing. Fortunately, there is affordable and reliable help a few clicks away. Go to JacksonTaxAction.com right now and schedule a free consultation.